today with the founder of SolidCircle, Pranay Rajgarhia, and asking him questions about the question of longevity, what it is that an entrepreneur possesses that keeps them going throughout a long time, ups and downs that happen with a business. Pranay, thank you for joining me today. How long have you been in business?
Started in 2004. So do your math. I think 15 years now.
Wow. That's great. So if you started in 2004, you were starting when there was a recession.
Oh, definitely.
Correct?
I was crazy. My wife actually told me you're mad. No, true
Look
story.
how far you've come.
True story. I was in a consulting company during 2004, and I was getting to a senior level in that consulting company. Name will be not told, but pretty senior level, and I just wasn't passionate about continuing in that field and wanted to do something of my own. So with my first newborn and wife taking care of the kid, I decided to let my salary go and jump into SolidCircle.
Gamble that paid off.
I don't think it was a gamble. It was more of a conscious effort to do something which was different.
Right. Well, so the way I describe it, because my story is very similar too. When I started my business, I had 3 babies at home. And I like to call it betting on myself. You know,
True.
It's certainly never just spitting in the wind. You know, if you're going to be successful, there has to be a lot of strategy, but believing in yourself and your own passions and your own abilities, you know, that really, I feel, help you be committed to your business. So why don't you tell us about SolidCircle? How does SolidCircle serve businesses and the government?
So we have 2 divisions within SolidCircle. You know, one is geared towards private sector, and the other one is geared directly towards local government or state government. In our private sector arena, we do electronic document management. That means we eliminate paper and make everything electronic, so people can actually work remotely. For example, right now, all the HR documents or accounts payable documents, most of the companies have a physical paper of those, and in the hours of need, they have to go retrieve that physically. We make all of those electronic. We workflow it. So your hiring process, your firing process, your furlough processes, all could be made electronic. Same thing goes with accounts payable or anywhere we see business processes. So that, no matter where you are in the world, you can work.
Right. And when times like these, how necessary is it to have that when, you can have your whole team working from home if they can access those important documents no matter where they are. And from what I know about your products, extremely secure.
Definitely.
In the way that you do it. So it's safe for people to work from home when they have to.
Oh, definitely. We have to follow federal guidelines. And, we got ourselves independently validated by a NIST lab, which is a federal labs, to look at our security. So extremely this thing. One of our clients actually called us recently, who's a big construction company locally over here, and said, thanks to you guys, because of which their business is afloat. So when we hear something like that, we know we're on the right track.
Right. So you're in business since 2004. So I imagine, as with any business that's been around that long, there have been things that have come along, much like today, which really look to jeopardize the health of the business, if not the business altogether. So, it can be from just making mistakes as an entrepreneur, and we learn from those as we go. And then it can be like it is today, where it is completely out of our control. So what are maybe some tips you have for other business owners of what you do when a situation like this comes up. How do you stay afloat?
And I can, from my perspective, I think so. Any business will go through tough times. And first of all, I have to say nobody can plan for something which is going on as we speak today. It's impossible to plan for something like this. But till the time you have a good employee base where your employees are not treated as an employee but as an extended family members, and you can foster that culture in your organization, you'll see most of the issues that a business owner would deal with will dissipate or will be removed as a hurdle, because now you have the full family, force of the family, helping you solve the problem. I'll be the first to tell you, I didn't have all the knowledge. If I had all the knowledge, I would have never hired anybody, right?
Right,
So
right.
when we hire employees, we have to hire them for a cultural fit more than the technical fit, because I can teach them technical languages and other programming languages and other things, but I can never teach them the culture or adaptation of a culture. And
Right.
that's what helped us through since 2004, is just being positive and just being a family environment.
Right. That's great. And I've learned from other CEOs, talking about culture and how they look to hire, that they don't necessarily look for people that are all the same. They look for people who are diverse in many ways and have diverse opinions. And when something like this happens, then you have a brain trust to fall back on.
Exactly.
It's not just you having to, ultimately it lands on you as the business owner, making the difficult decisions. But, as you said, it's a family problem solving together, and you're not going to just get one idea.
Correct. So completely agree with that. And that's why if you look around SolidCircle, you will have extremely individual people, and our brainstorming sessions are very interesting. And I'll leave it at that.
Well, that's great. That's great. Anything else that you can pull from your experience when something like this happens? How do you handle it personally? You seem very, and this has been the case of everybody that I've interviewed, you seem very relaxed in an atmosphere where people should be, showing anxiety.
I think so. That's the difference between a leader and a manager. I think so. A leader has to stay calm when the ship is going through troubled waters. And it's not that all our business owners we won't be truthful if we didn't say that yes, we were extremely concerned and losing a lot of hair while during this time. That is one feeling that is given, that is normal, that's natural, but projecting that onto your own company may not be the right choice at this time as a leader.
Right.
And right now it's the time where you need to pull together rather than panic together.
Right. Oh, that's great. If you all panic, you'll all fall out of the boat.
True.
Right.
True.
Right. So, well, thank you so much. Is there anything that we should know about what SolidCircle does that may be helpful to businesses today and in the environment that we're in? I know we had talked about the secure document sharing and things like that. Now, if businesses hadn't already put their paper documents into the system, there still are things that your products offer that businesses can be using with the remote work. Is that
Yes,
correct?
that is correct. Even if you do not have your documents signed, we can get you doing business online very easily, uh, because all your documents which are coming in now electronically, we can start doing the workflow right now. Plus,
Mhm.
we give you, we create portals for you where you can start doing work as a collaborative team.
Well, thank you for joining me today, Pranay. It was a pleasure to talk to you and to glean from your wisdom over the years running SolidCircle. And I wish you health and peace and safety for the rest of the time that we're working from home.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. It was great chatting with you. You have a wonderful day.